This morning we have just a couple of items for today, and I want to start by introducing Sergeant Andy Green from the Lima Police Department. I know he made some comments at council the other night, but we think it's worth repeating. The Lima Police Department has started to use social media, and Sergeant Green has really taken it on as kind of a personal endeavor to do that, and he's exploring new ground for all of us, and I think having some real success with that effort. So, Sergeant, why don't you tell us what you're doing and what's happening?
Thank you, sir. Like the mayor said, I'm going to try not to repeat exactly what I said during the city council briefing a couple days ago, but we at the police department saw a need for social media use. With the trends of technology changing and the rise of social media, there's an entire segment of the city's population that uses social media on a daily basis. There's access through the internet. You can use your cell phone, and you see it. Kids and people in general are on social media all day long. So I saw this as a way that we could get information out to the public quickly, also gather information from them. There's several different sites out there. The two that we're using currently are Facebook and Twitter, but there's YouTube and Flickr and probably 20 that I'm not even thinking of that we'll probably explore using. But like I said, we saw social media as a way to reach out. We can quickly get info out. Some of the info that we're able to use social media to get out is missing persons, wanted persons, crime prevention tips, news about the department. It's good for us to be able to get positive stories out about the police department so the city can learn about what the police department's doing in the community. We can do recruiting, and pretty much the possibilities are endless what we can do. We can also get feedback back from the community about the police department. We can get tips from the police department if there's problems they're having in their neighborhoods, drug houses, loud music, just general quality of life issues that they want to report to us. And we're able to quickly respond to those. So we have 3 officers that monitor this. They do it in addition to their full-time duties. There's no overtime paid for it. It's 2 supervisors from the patrol division do it, and there's a detective that monitor this all the time. So we can quickly receive information. If somebody complains about an issue, we can address it, get the information out to the street officers so they can deal with the problem. We've had quite a bit of success with Facebook so far. We just started it in November. We had a theft at a business out on Cable Road that was caught on video, where without the use of social media we may not have captured the subjects who were responsible for it, but I took pictures from the video, posted them on social media. We had both subjects identified within an hour of the theft, so it was pretty impressive. We've also been able to identify robbery suspects, find persons of interest in some of our other felony investigations where we may have located them, but we were able to locate them much quicker by use of social media. So I just checked the stats before I came over here today. We currently have over 2,600 or almost 2,600 followers on Facebook. We're just getting started on Twitter. It's a new thing, but we're hoping to get up there with that too. But we're reaching out there. Between April the 6th and April the 12th, 86,000 individual people viewed a story that was put out on our page. So we are getting the message out there, and we're looking ahead and hoping to continue to explore it. I'm communicating with a couple other police agencies across the country and looking at what they're using and trying not to reinvent the wheel. So if it's working somewhere else, it would likely work here. So we're hoping to continue.
That's great.
That's all I had.
I think your point about who's using it is really important, because the other side of it is what they're not using. I think that often what we see is that the traditional media is not being accessed by many who are very engaged in social, particularly the younger generation. They're not reading the newspaper, and they're not watching the news on the 6 o'clock.
Right. And I think it's important for us to continue to use the traditional media outlets,
Right.
but it's good for us to explore social media and be able to quickly get information out,
Right.
receive information back.
Yeah.
But that's
Great
all I have.
work.
Thanks,
you.
Mr. Mayor. Yep.
For those of us in my generation, there's a little bit of anxiety as you begin to move into the new media. You're not sure exactly what is expected, what the protocols are, how it works, how it appears. So having police department kind of lead the way is great to see, and I think that the fact that 3 of the officers are engaged and doing immediate responses really makes it. It's not like the city website where we just have a posting. This is a live engagement opportunity, and I think that really is different from our website at this point. So, good work. Also today, we have Dave Blavelt here to talk about this weekend's citywide Pride cleanup and where the dumpster will be this weekend. David and June, welcome.
Morning, Mayor. Good morning. Northside Neighborhood Association will be sponsoring a dumpster on Saturday, May the 11th. Be from 9 to noon at St. Gerard's School in the parking lot. That's on North Main Street. I think it will be from 9 to noon. You need to bring your driver's license as proof of residency. There's a couple items that you can't bring: appliances, large furniture, chemical waste, car batteries, tree limbs, brush, shrubbery, tires. Tires will be taken at College Street. Hazardous waste, that kind of stuff. So we'll be the only site in the city, so we look to be pretty busy. Thank you.
Very
You
good.
can also, those that with the large furniture and that, they can take that and put it out the day of their garbage it goes, and the garbage man will take them.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you both. And lastly, I'll just mention that tomorrow, Task Force Lima will be, we have a delegation of about 10 people going to Washington for meetings at the Pentagon and on the Hill to discuss the future of the JSMC. The early morning flight, I think we leave at 6:20, which means we're all up at, I think, 3 o'clock to catch the flight out of Dayton, and we get back tomorrow evening about 7:30. So it'll be a very full day, and we appreciate the support that, in particular, Senator Portman's office has given in arranging the meetings, both on Capitol Hill and at the Pentagon. Should also mention that we also have an in-district strategy for meeting with the congressional representatives, which is essentially to have suppliers to the JSMC along with task force members meet in their individual districts, and those look like they're coming together and will be scheduled the latter part of the summer during those periods when the congressional reps are in their home districts. So those are coming together with the help of Representative Jordan's office. So that's all that we have for today. We will break down for interviews. Thank you.